Alright guys, welcome back to the Hearts Football Manager 2022 Career Mode. This is episode 3 and we are just a week away from the beginning of the Scottish Premiership season, where we will open our campaign with a home game against Celtic. But before we get to that, there's still one more important game to go. It's a Premier Sports Cup match. It is our last match of the group stage. We're taking on Raith Rovers, and it is a game that we're taking on Alloa Athletic, my apologies, and it's a game that I feel like we're going to have to win, because Alloa obviously are in front of us. So I say we're going to have to win. We're going to need to win, there's no doubt about it. Alloa at the moment, they have 3 wins, 6 goals, and 0 goals conceded, and we cannot boast a record like that, unfortunately. We'll look at our past couple of results since we were last playing the game. We're still unbeaten, we've still won every game, but obviously you can see we beat Crusaders 3-2, a bit embarrassing that we couldn't win by more than that, but it is what it is. Then we had a Premier Sports Cup Group G match against Montrose, where we didn't really do that well, but we got the 1-0 win. It was Taylor Moore, the centre-back, surprisingly, that got the goal in that game. We lined up with Stuart, Logan, Suter. Cammy Logan, by the way, did come in, play. So obviously Michael Smith wasn't fully fit. Jamie Brandon still out injured. So it gave Cammy Logan a chance, our third choice right back, to play, and he did alright. He got a 7.3, so it was good to see him playing. Who knows, maybe he'll feature quite a bit this season. I think there's potential in that kid, so if there's any opportunities for him, I will try and make it happen. Peter Haring was in there. We went with Nanjali up front, and we got the 1-0 win. We then moved on to the next game against Raith Rovers. Craig Gordon came back from holiday, played his first game of the season, and we conceded a goal. The first competitive goal we conceded and it was with Craig Gordon in the net. So I'm not blaming Craig Gordon, but I mean, Ross Stewart played the first 2 games, kept 2 clean sheets. He must have felt a wee bit hard done by getting taken out, and then we conceded a goal with Craig Gordon in the team. Raith Rovers got Ethan Ross sent off late on, and it was Armand Nanjali that got the winner in the 89th minute. So again, you can see, struggling. We did bring our Nanjali on as a substitute, but it wasn't ideal. It wasn't plain sailing, you know. You look at our 3 games, and we've won them all by just 1 goal, you know. So we need to start improving. I'm not even thinking about it, not because we've got Alloa up next, but because we're Celtic in a week, and the way we're playing, I've not much faith that we're going to get a result against Celtic, so we definitely need to show improvements in today's game against Alloa. And with that said, guys, let's waste no more time. Let's get into the game. A draw will not do us. A draw we may go through as like one of the second place runner-ups, but we don't want to risk it. We want to go out, we want to get a win here, and we want to leave no doubts in the minds, and we want to make sure that we go through. Mentality, we're going to go attacking. We are at home. We should be winning this game with relative ease. I think we actually may go with Nanjali up front over Boyce. Well, we start. Woodburn's been disappointing, to be fair. We may actually take Woodburn out the team and possibly play Josh Ginnelly, because, like I said, Woodburn hasn't really been delivering, so I am going to take him out. Maybe we put Walker on the bench. I think we'll leave Woodburn out of this one, because he just hasn't been that great. McNeff, will we put him on? Can we get him on the bench maybe for, I don't know, maybe Andy Halliday? What about Callum Logan? Do we give him another game? We might, actually, because Suter's not actually doing that. Smith ain't doing that much. Michael Smith. So, yeah, I think we're actually going to bring in Cammy Logan for another start. And Kingsley, who hasn't been playing that great either, we'll take out and we'll start Alex Cochrane. So that's going to be the team then, guys. Gordon, Suter, Moore, Halkett, Logan, Cochrane, Devlin, Benny, Mackay, Ginnelly, and Nanjali up front. Probably need to have the inside forwards on attack more. We'll have Ginnelly and Nanjali in more attacking roles. Possibly we should have the wing backs as well on attack, especially in a game like this where I feel like we can afford to risk it a bit. So there you go, guys. That's what we're going to do. Some players lacking match sharpness and fitness, but it is early in the season. You can't really help that. They're going to be lacking fitness, unfortunately. The only way to get fitness and sharpness is to play games, and that's what we're going to have to do here. But there you see, this Alloa Athletic team, I'm looking at it. Some Stephen Skugel, I know him. Connor Salmon, former Hearts man, know him. Yeah, there's a few players in there. Charlie Gilmore, Adam King. But we should be beating this team relatively easy. This is a match we should be winning, guys, so make sure you go and do it. I'm treating it as a normal match, and we want the players to go out and get a win. Andy Graham is reign supreme. I don't know Andy Graham, so I'm not going to comment on him. Barry Mackay's pulling all the strings he is. Yes, he is. Hopefully he can pull a few more strings today, because we are relying on him, and we need him. Make no mistake about it, we need him here. 2 minutes in, and we've created a shot already. Now at 92% possession to Alloa's 8th. The goal ball in, headed away. It's Trotton. Trotton charging forward. Cochrane there takes the ball off him. Like taking candy for a baby. It was no problem for Alex Cochrane. Ball played out for the back. Halkett finds Cochrane. Cochrane to Ginnelly. Ginnelly and Cochrane passing it about here on the sideline. Halkett into Benny. Benny to Ginnelly. Ginnelly launches it in towards Mackay, and he can't really do much with it. It's back to Halkett. Craig Halkett out to Cochrane again. We're coming down this left-hand side. Benny with a lovely ball into Mackay, and it's off the post. What a goal that would have been. Benny there with the cross into the box, man. Cut open the entire defence. That was a mad pass. Unfortunately, we couldn't get a strike that matched it. It was close from Mackay, but nonetheless, it was off the post. It's not a goal. And we still need to work hard to try and find this breakthrough. So Mackay back to Cammy Logan here with a big ball whipped at the back post. Ginnelly! And it's Taylor Moore again. He's already got a goal this season. He's added another one. Gilmore couldn't clear it. Moore was there for the tap-in. And I believe Taylor Moore may be our top goal scorer. I know that we're only 4 games in, but still. It's pretty good there. Taylor Moore doing the business. Mackay whips in. Graham clears it. Looks like we're beginning to pile a lot of pressure here on Alloa Athletic. I don't know if they can handle it. It's Alex Cochrane back to Nongelay. Bennett to Cammy Devlin. Devlin back to Benny. We're passing it around well here. We're doing really good. Halkett through to Ginnelly. Ginnelly to Cochrane. This is a great play here. It's in towards Ginnelly into Nangelay. Nangelay taps it in for about 2 yards out. So Nangelay doubles our lead. Gets his second goal of the season. 2 goals in 4 minutes for Hearts. We are on absolute fire here. And I think any danger of us not advancing from this group are beginning to get put to bed. Those dangers are being extinguished because it's looking good now. 2-0 up in a game that we must win. And Alloa, so far, they hadn't conceded any goals coming into this game. They'd scored 6. They do not look like scoring at all here. And they've already conceded 2. So it's not looking good for them. It's looking very good for us as we approach half-time. But it's a ball through to Connor Salmon. I spoke too soon. Connor Salmon! I don't know if it was Halkett or Corden that made the save. Both of them tried to get in front of the ball. It may have actually been Halkett. Trotton then goes past Cochrane. Maybe Alloa Athletic have woke up here. It's Crowley! It's Kevin Cawley with the goal. And just like that, I don't want to get too ahead of myself. I thought we had the game won. I thought we had the group topped. I thought everything was in the bag, but my God, Alloa Athletic have just fired back here. They've got themselves right back in the game, and it's half-time, and we've yet to keep a clean sheet with Craig Gordon in the team. I don't know, what do we... Let's be careful here. I think we're doing well, but we can certainly find another gear to take charge of this match. Well, at 2-0 up, I thought we were in charge of the match, so that's the worrying thing here. So, straight away, from the get-go, Alloa making a couple of substitutions. We don't need to panic just yet. We're still in a winning position. At the moment, we still win the match and top the group, so there's no need to hit any panic buttons. But yeah, disappointing there to concede a goal just for half-time. And it allows Alloa Athletic right back into the game. Mackay with a cross in, back post. Oh, and Benny heads it over. I thought he was about to restore our 2-goal lead. We've started this second half pretty well here. It's another corner. Mackay. One into the back post. Halkett. Craig Halkett with a header. The assist comes from Barry Mackay. Barry Mackay's corner was perfect. It found the head. In running Craig Halkett. And the big centre back there puts it past the goalkeeper. And after our little scare just for half time, it looks like we're back in control. We're back with a 2-goal lead. And hopefully now we can see this out mentality. We're going to go down the balanced here. We'll bring on a few subs with 20 minutes to go, and we'll just try and see this out. In condition, Barry Mackay, I think, needs to come off. We'll give Jamie Walker a chance. Who else can we bring on? Let me see. We'll bring on Aaron McNeff. He can play a game here, and we'll take off Benny. And one more substitution. Cammy Devlin. Alex Cochrane's not having a good game, so we'll bring on Stephen Kingsley, who hasn't really had any good games this season, but we'll give him a chance here. So we're making that substitution, make all three of them. I want to make as many changes as possible, try and get people playing as many games as possible. Just make sure everybody's getting minutes, keep up those fitness and sharpness levels. When you have got 3 substitutions, you may as well use them. And I don't like making subs with a couple of minutes to go. That's not enough. I think you need to give players at least, I'd say 20, 15 minutes, for them to try and make an impact. And it's all about just getting a run a bit here, getting some players some game time. And it looks like we're going to see this one out. We have seen this one out, guys. We've finished the match. It's Hearts 3, Alloa Athletic 1. In the end there, a pretty comfortable victory for us, but it did look at one stage as if it was going to be difficult. And I'm not going to lie, at half-time, when they got that goal to pull one back for the break, I was panicking. Make no mistake about it, I was panicking, but we've managed to see it out, so happy with that. We got the result we wanted. Well done. And everyone looks happy, everyone looks inspired. And we can move on to the next round then. And we'll see who we get when the cup draw is made. It is made tomorrow on Sunday. And we'll see who else made it through. So I'm hoping Aberdeen takeover rumours. What's this? Takeover talk continues to dominate the conversation at CINCH Premiership side Aberdeen. And while the club sources remain silent on the chances of a takeover from within, many supporters are already discussing what the future could look like under new ownership. That'd be interesting there. What if Aberdeen get taken over by big blood money from Saudi Arabia or something like that, and they could maybe buy out the entire league, and the old firm will be shaking in their boots, and Aberdeen will be spending millions on players. It's probably never going to happen in this league, but you never know. You never know. 6 days away now from the match against Celtic. Alloa blow qualification hopes. Hearts qualify for the second round. Moore performed again today, 8.3 rating. Ange Postecoglou was at Tynecastle, probably looking for some players. Who's this guy here? So he plays for St Pat's. Don't really need to do any scouting at the moment. And next up is the Premier Cup Sports second round draw. So here we go. Let's view the draw. Let's see who we get. Automatic draw. First out the hat. Who's it going to be? It's St Mirren. So Scottish Premiership side, and they've been drawn against fellow Scottish Premiership side Hibernian, so tough tie there. Got Dunfermline against Dundee. Up next you have Celtic. We do not want to get Celtic and Hamilton having to go to Celtic Park. Dundee United up next. I'd rather avoid them as well. Kilmarnock. Give us these 5. Come on. Aberdeen, damn it. Up next, Ross County. I'd take Ross County. They get our bro. Rangers. Do not give us Rangers. Do not give us Rangers. Ah, damn it. We need to go Tybrox. The referee's going to shaft us. We've got no chance of getting a result there. We'll head Tybrox. Rangers will get 10 penalties and we'll lose the game. You heard it here first, guys. That's what's going to happen. Disappointed with that draw. I was hoping for pretty much anybody apart from one of the old firm, but it didn't happen. And now, on the Sunday, the 15th of August, we will be playing Rangers. Win it, win to the quarterfinals, lose it, and it's a pretty disappointing cup campaign. So big game coming up there when we take on the reigning Scottish champions. But their cup history, the cup record in the last decade is absolutely atrocious. So there's no reason why we can't go there and take it to them. If we just pretend that we're bringing the taxman with us, Rangers might bottle it and not even show up, So I think that's what we should do. Just, any tactics to get the win, to get the victory. It is the Premiership opening day, guys. We're getting ready to start our campaign against Celtic. That will be, though, in episode 4. But before we finish, here we're going to have a quick look, or even a long, detailed look, at the Scottish Premiership season preview. So you can see here the positions that are predicted for each team to finish. And they have Rangers as odds-on favourites. Rangers expected to win this title, 2-5. To take the league. Celtic are 3-1. Pretty good odds in my opinion. You got Hearts in third place. are 33-1, Aberdeen 33-1, Hibernian 50-1, Dundee United 50-1, Motherwell and St Johnstone 150-1, St Mirren 200-1, Dundee 300-1, Livingston 500-1, and Ross County 600-1. So pretty poor for them, but no one really thinks Ross County are going to win this table anyway. You can see the new managers have come in: Thomas Courts at Dundee United, Ange Postecoglou at Celtic, obviously myself at Hearts, and Malky Mackay at Ross County. The key players in the league are Ryan Kent, Morelos, McGregor, Forrest, Jordan Fuchs, Martin Boyle and Benji Sigrist. Lowest net spenders in the league are at the moment currently Celtic 36 million. Highest net spenders Aberdeen 179k. That's a massive difference. And the highlighted star player though, the guy that everyone's got their eyes on, is apparently Alan McGregor. He is 39 years old, almost 40. Valued between 160k, so he is the goalkeeper in the media dream 11. Then you got Borna Barisic, left back, valued between 6.2 million and 7.6 million. You got Carter Vickers in there, one of only two Celtic players that make the overall, best 11 in the league. You got Goldson, Connor Goldson, 28-year-old. Then you got James Tavernier at right back, probably one of the highest valued players in the league, potentially 11 million. You got Kent on the left, 16 million. Arebo, 7.6 million. Cal McGregor, 11 million. Glenn Kamara, 11.5 million. Martin Boyle, Hibernian's Martin Boyle gets into this team. And up front, it's Alfredo Morelos. So according to the media, this is the best 11 that there is. So features 2 Celtic players, 8 Rangers players, and a Hibernian player. No Hearts players making it into the overall best 11, which is, maybe, I don't know, do you agree with that? Do you disagree with that? I mean, who knows? It's maybe we don't have any players in the best 11, but maybe we will after the end of this season, guys. I wouldn't put it past us if we can have a good run. So as we get set to kick off, you can see there, I believe we play tomorrow. Yeah, so we're 24 hours away from kick-off. Looking forward to it. You've got Rangers starting their campaign against Livingston, Dundee against St Mirren, Ross County against St Johnstone, and ourselves, the late kick-off against Celtic. Obviously, we beat them 3-2 in real life. It would be amazing if we can get a similar scoreline to that, or any sort of scoreline. I'll be honest, not to be negative, I would probably settle for a draw, guys. I would just love to start the season and avoid defeat, so I'm hoping that's what we can do, but I know it's going to be difficult. It's not going to be easy. 100%, it's not going to be easy. It's never easy. And bad news is, Liam Boyce has just been injured. So, terrible news there. He will not be available for the game. And that means we've got one striker, who is Armand Nangelay. So that sucks. That really does suck there, that we've just had news that Liam Boyce has picked up a slight injury. It's not massive, and I mean, we could probably even play him against Celtic, but is it really worth the risk of playing a Boyce with a niggle, and then who knows, we play him, maybe he picks up something else and he gets a serious injury, and then who knows, could be for 6 months, our season could be ruined. We're going to have to probably leave him out, guys. It sucks, but that's what we're going to have to do. Anyway, we'll see how we go on. Next episode, episode 4, where we start our Premiership campaign. Looking forward to it, guys. We're going to be starting against Celtic, albeit without Liam Boyce. But we've got other players in the team. Our top goal scorers are Anangeli and Taylor Moore, for God's sake. Maybe we'll just stick to Taylor Moore up front and see how he gets on. But anyway, that's going to do it, guys, for this episode, episode 3 of the Hearts Football Manager 2022 Career Mode. We managed to somehow navigate our way through the Sports Cup group stage. We won all our games, albeit not convincingly. Then we got drawn against Rangers in the second round, which is going to be difficult, especially that being at Ibrox. And then we kick off our CINCH Premiership campaign against Celtic. The big games are coming in quick and fast, and we need to make sure that we step up for the big occasions. Looking forward to it, guys. Make sure you tune in next time to see how we got on. But until then, been Sir Scotland 90. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and all the good stuff down below. And peace.